My dearest student, my beloved student, you are so fantastic. You are doing such a great progress. So, this is what we are going to master in this course. In the conversion ads section for e-commerce, I am showing this exactly, and you will know how to do this. How to use custom audiences, lookalike audiences, and all the intelligence that Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger is giving to you. And basically, this is a fantastic joke, but it's a complete ultimate truth. So, I will show you how to create custom audience, lookalike audience, how to start with traditional targeting, but I would love to build very strong fundamentals with you, because every beautiful house needs really strong foundations. Of course, you can skip this video, you can jump directly to section that is good for you. If you need leads, you can go for lead ad section. If you need to sell, you can go for conversion ads section. But if you stay with me, I will now show you how to understand better business manager and ad account and the most important settings, so you get a much better understanding, as well as how to use much better pixel connection to be much more ready for iOS 14. So let's dive deep in. We start with joke, but this is really serious topic. So first of all, let me remind you, we have fantastic mega resources for you. So if you go to our resource center, let's say you would love to know more about digital marketing, so you go to this section and you can just listen 90 minutes to fantastic listening. You can download it, use it anytime. So please feel free to use it. It's a fantastic resource center. We have also fantastic resources for Facebook ads, and we have also fantastic resources for many topics. But right now, let's get started with Facebook Business Manager. And basically, this is really cool because it gives you more power, more efficiency, and if you want to be professional or you want to step to the new level, this is something you need to use. So basically, it's really good system, and I need to give you some more information. You can also download the complete guide from Facebook. And basically, to avoid all the confusion, so you don't use Business Suite, you need to use Business Manager. I highly recommend to log out and to go to business.facebook.com without login. Then you create account. So if you want to create account, you need to use your personal login to Facebook. So I will just now log into Facebook. And what will happen next? As you can see, now I am logged as me, and there are many businesses, but I will talk about this later. But you need now to create account, and you just fill your business and account name. This should match the public name of your business, your name and your business email. I did already this process, so when I will do it, Facebook will tell me, you have already done this. And then you will be guided how to do the setup for Facebook Business Manager. So you need just to create your Business Manager account. And then I will continue and explain a little bit more about business settings. So you will be guided to add your page, to add your ad account, or to create new ad account, and you will be guided to set up your payment. But I would love firstly to explain the Facebook business settings. This is quite important. And this is really, really important that you have this mega menu. I will be talking a lot and showing a lot, and you have this ad account settings. But please, you can also expand menu, this is fine. But what I am now talking is the business setting. So this is the most starting point. I am showing you correctly set up business manager. So you need to understand that you have business settings, okay? And this business setting is not ad account setting. This is first very important. Facebook business is a complete solution, including ad account, business page, Instagram page, and of course catalogs, WhatsApp, everything. So this is the first very important point. So first of all, you can see that you can have something that's called assets. And you can see this can be page, this can be ad account, this can be catalog, this can be Instagram, this can be Pixel. That's why it's called business settings. So it's not just ad account itself. And the second, you have the possibility to add people to the business. So you just write the email. And you can also decide if this is employee access or admin access. And so when you are talking with a new client and you start business with him, you need to help him to set up business manager, and you need him to enter your email address and to make you admin access. You can also invite more people, as you can see. So this is the starting point. People that you have in business manager. Second very important point is pages. So it means that you can have more pages. So this you can see, this is Remax Prague. This is Remax next to Prague. And this is also a small branch next to Prague. And you can easily add a page. You just paste name, or if you can't find it, just the address. So you just start writing, and you can see I am admin of this page. So I can just add this page as example. And basically you can see that each person, you can decide if this person will have access to the page. So you can see I have to be admin to really manage the page and to take care of the page. Then this is the most important, add account. As you can see, you can have and you must have add account inside Business Manager. And this is something very easy to do. So either you just add your current add account, so your ID, you can see easily the ID of your add account. It's very easy to see it. You can always see it very easily, as you can see. So you just copy paste, or you just put the number, or Business Manager will allow you to request access to an add account, but you can also create new add account. So you just write the name, you just decide about time zone. It can be Europe, it can be USA, it can be Africa, it can be Asia, Australia, and your currency. It can be USD, it can be Czech crown, whatever is the best for you. So this is the most important, that the add account and business page is inside Business Manager. And then of course you can decide more people to have the access to the add account. Then of course what's important is Instagram account. So as you can see, you can easily assign partners, but this is not so important right now. The most important is that you have Instagram account inside your Business Manager. So you just edit, you just connect. It's the same as I show you how to connect when you create business page. So you need to know that in the settings in your business page, you connect your Instagram account, and also in the settings in the Business Manager, you need to connect your Instagram account. And then what is now good, it's WhatsApp account. So basically you just Google WhatsApp for business, you get the application to your mobile, and you just add your WhatsApp account. Then what is really good is to understand data sources. And the most important I need to understand are catalogs. And as you can see, catalogs are really, really important, especially for e-commerce. But I am not going to talk so much about the catalogs right now. And the reason is that we have a complete dynamic ad section where I explain the catalogs. And also these days, if you use solution like Shopify, the catalog creation is automated. So the e-commerce connection is automated, e-commerce setup is automated, and I am showing this in the dynamic ads. So what I need you now just to know and remember you can use the catalog, you can use dynamic ads, dynamic retargeting, and I will explain and show more in the dynamic ads section. I will show you the catalog in the end of this video, but I would love to avoid having a lot duplicated content. Pixels. This is probably the most important I need to talk about right now. So, pixel is really important. And I am spending nearly 2 hours about the pixel events and custom conversions and how to set up, how to understand it. But with many solutions like Shopify, you have everything automated, connected, and very easy to use, and all event setup are automated. But I need you to understand this, and this is what I need to talk right now about. So, I will now click here. This is called Business Tools, and I will just make this mega menu. And this is basically everything that you can use with Business Manager. That's why I really like that you use it, because you can see you can have Ads Manager. But this is one of many functions, because you can manage business, you can advertise, you can analyze and report, and you can, of course, create content, and also you can use Commerce Manager. That's now a lot automated, and I would highly recommend to use partner service like Shopify. So basically, I need you to understand this, and I'm not going to show everything because that would make you a little bit confused and lost. I'm going to show you what's the most important, what we are going to use, so you understand how to use the most important, because many of these are really clear. You need to go to Ads Manager to create ads. What I would love to talk a little bit more is ad account settings, because people, they need to understand that you have business settings. This is what we did right now. And then you have ad account settings. So, ad account setting I have prepared here. And this basically is just your ad account. So, I will just refresh it. Ad account is your number, as you can see, so you can easily copy paste if you need to edit into Business Manager. But you also fill the information for invoicing. You, of course, can add more pages, but you can leave this. But this is important. Facebook will never let you to do anything without payment. So in the ad account, this is this ad account settings, as I have shown you, you need to set up payment. So you set up your debit card or credit card, you need to pay to Facebook. You can set up your account spending limit. So this is good, for example, if you are afraid that you forget about something, or you shall not spend some big amount of money, you can decide about your ad account limit, so you don't go over your budget every month. let's say you simply start some ads, then you get busy, you forget to check your budget. This you can set up to be sure you do not overspend. And then, of course, you can decide about notifications. If you do not like to receive so many emails, notifications, you can just decide. But what you need to really remember is to set up your payment settings. Okay, and you don't do it here. No. The payment settings, you go for add account settings. So you just go to add account settings. I show it once more. Payment settings. So this I can close. And basically now what I would love to talk in this mega menu, what I believe, what is really important for the correct setup, for the correct understanding, is something that we can call in this mega menu events. So basically, Facebook is not really thinking in the matter of pixel. It's thinking in the matter of events. Of course, you are using pixel, but it's events manager. So I just click on it. And basically, as you can see, Facebook is using something like aggregated event measurement right now, because it's kind of protection from this new Apple updates, and you don't need to be afraid about it so much. Really, no panic. It's nothing really special. What is important, Facebook can use 8 events, but I mean, you would really have to do a lot to have more than 8 events, because if you want to get leads, you go for leads. If you want to sell, you go for purchase, add to cart, view content. But this all the events, I'm spending incredible amount of time and explanation. So just now you understand you have events, okay? And then just everything is ready. It's not really so big issue. And you have also a resource center, because Facebook is really trying the best, and I think it's perfect ready for this Apple update. So what I would love to talk is the most important. And of course you have events like view content, complete registration if you go for leads, or people click for contact, or for e-commerce it can be started checkout. But right now you just know that you have the events, okay? And that most important for e-commerce is purchase or add to cart. And of course for leads, it's of course complete registration or lead. I call it complete registration, but also the lead is fine. Do not worry. I really in-depth explain everything about the events. So I'm not going to talk about it so much, okay? And you can also start with this, but you don't need to be so afraid. You need to proceed the verification of your domain. This is good. So you just add it into brand and safety. But right now I can just show it to you, but I would not really have this as the key point. Okay, this is not so important right now. The domain verification is good, that you can do, that I recommend to do, but right now I do not want so much to spend a lot of time about it, because what I would love to explain is this. This is the key point that you need to understand, okay? Domain verification is a bonus you can do, and I highly recommend to do it as the second step. I am honestly sorry to just show it, but right now I need to understand this, because this is the essence. So I have prepared this. Again, we have this setup. And basically, it's just something very, very clean. Let's say you would need to use more pixel, create more pixel, understand more pixel. So I would love to show that, of course, you go to connect data sources. This is how you do it in 2021-22. You go to connect data sources, and basically to connect a new data source I would have to choose a different example. Let's say I would choose this data source. This is inside the Business Manager. So this is what I would love to show you. I'm honestly sorry, I must remember to double check everything so when I record for you. So this is a Business Manager, and you can see there are like more resource center. So I will just connect data source. So I just click to web. This is what we want to do. So this is very, very important. This way I create pixel. So that's why it might be the most challenging now to set up the pixel, because you need to have Business Manager to do it completely and connect data source. Then you get started. And now you can go for pixel. And now you click to connect. I show it once more. We are in the Events Manager section. This is where we are, okay? So I show it once more. You came to the Events Manager section. You click Connect Data Sources. You click Web. You get started, and you go for Pixel, and you connect. And I will just name this digital marketing courses, and I will just copy paste this as example. Okay, so I just copy paste, and I click to continue. And now normally you can install code manually. So if you click here, you just copy paste the code. You just copy code. And if you go to the setup of website, you just copy paste. Okay, you just put it here. But this is the setup that it's quite okay that you can do, okay? And then of course you can go and continue to turn on advanced matching and continue, okay? But let's go back. Why? This is some basic setup you can do. The most easy, fastest, you use the code. But you are very smart, so this is not what you are going to do. This is something you just know you can do it, that you copy paste the code, that you can do it. But let's be smart. Let's get ready for new Apple updates. Let's be more powerful. Let's start more clever, more smart. So you click use a partner. Okay? And then you can see if you have Shopify or you like Google Tag Manager, Kajabi, Magento. There are so many solutions. And now what I will do, I will go for WordPress. I predict that you have WordPress or my Shopify. So I just click WordPress. And so I want to be smart. I want to go advanced matching and I want to go create, measure more. Okay? So this is what I would love to do. This is very, very important to do this. So right now I must click here, as you can see, and I must have set up the email associated. So this might also happen to you. So I must write the email. So as you can see, it has been completely challenging sometimes for all of us. So when you are proceeding this, it can be even challenging for you and even for me. So this is really important. So let's do it once more. I will just reload and continue pixel setup. So we go for Facebook pixel, connect, use partner, WordPress, and now we are allowed to create access token. So as you can see, this business setting was not complete. So this is really important that when you set up the business information, you also fill the business information. So this doesn't have it, and you must fill it. And you must fill the email, as you can see, to use all the powers of Business Manager. So one more important point is to fill business info and put your email. And right now we can go back. So we have the advanced matching, we have measure more of your customers, and we can click to create access token. This is really, really important, this token, to use a smart API. So what I will do now, I will just copy and I will just open Translate and I will just paste it here. And now, as you can see, we have the token. This is really important. And now we go to download the plugin. Okay, so it's very, very easy. So what we do now, we will have to go to dashboard, click plugins and select add new and continue. Choose file that I will now download, continue. And I will have to activate it, as you can see. And I will have just to add the ID. So I will also save this. And we will have just to enable this and continue. And so basically now what we shall do, we shall double check that we have downloaded it. And this might be a little bit challenge because we need to download it. So what we need to do right now is to download this. As you can see, I must click and download the file. Okay, so this is really important. I was thinking it downloads automatically. So I'm honestly sorry, but we have to click to download the file. Now we click to continue and we just continue. And this is basically what we are going to do right now. So we are going to the plugin section, okay? We leave the page and we just go to add new, upload, choose file, and now as you can see we have here downloaded the plugin. I cannot see it. Oh, official Facebook Pixar. So what I need to do now, it has automatically. Okay, so this just last issue. If this happens to you on Mac, official Facebook Pixar, you need to compress it back because the Mac has the automated unzip. So I need to do it this way. It must be ready as official Facebook Pixar zip. And now this will be correct. So you need to zip it back if you are using Mac. And now you just install it. So this is really important to download it. And then if you have been using the Mac, you need to zip it. And then you just proceed this installation. I know it's more easy just copy paste, I understand, but really do this. Please do it. Please be smart. So you proceed this activate plugin. And now what we are going to do, we are going to the settings, official Facebook Pixar. And now what I would love to do, I double check my Pixar. So it's 226 in the end. This is correct. And I copy paste this token. This is what I would love to do to use the API power. This will be really, really important. And now it's saved. And now, of course, we are okay with this. I don't know how fast this will happen. I can go to the website. I can maybe delete the cache, but I think it shall be okay. So I will just send a test traffic. And now it shall be, sometimes it takes a few minutes. Sometimes it can take a little bit time, but now you can see it has been active. And we have this API connection. And this is so important that we have the API connection. Events. This I am spending a lot of time, nearly 2 hours, to explain all the events and all the events conversions and custom conversions. So this I have explained in depth. But this is basically what I wanted to show you, and this also we will test a lot, but not right now. It would be just duplicated content for you. So this was what was the most important for me, to show you how to use a full partner integration and how to use the power of API. So this is what we wanted to do, and I'm really happy to show it to you. So just once more, if you go to the plugins and to the settings, as you can see. So this is the most important, to paste the token. And this is basically what I wanted to share with you. Then I will talk more about all the events, all the setups. You understand this mega menu that you can always expand and check everything you need. And you understand that when you go to Add Account Settings, you need to set up your payment. As you can see, you need to set up your payment. But if you go to the business settings, you need to set up your complete business. People that are connected to your business, your pages or your page, your Add account, your Instagram account, and also we will talk more about catalogs, and of course you can also set up payments here. But here you can edit, but this is also possible, but still you need to have it also in the Add account. This is the best solution, that you set up the payments here and also in the Add account. Okay? And the last is really important, that you fill all the information about your business, all the information about your email, and so Facebook can really trust you. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm honestly sorry I did struggle a little bit, because I was showing everything on not so much developed business account, but I think this was really good, because in the end you can much better understand how you can use the Add account and business manager and what challenges might come to you. Right now what we will be doing is to mainly using the Ads Manager. This is what we will be doing, and this is basically a process of creating the ads. And basically this is just creating the ad is quite okay. I will explain everything about all these objectives. Of course, engagement is heart beating for custom lookalike audiences. Conversion is heart beating for e-commerce to make really money and sales. But right now I am not going to really talk a lot about it, because I'm showing the ad creation really in depth. The only point I would love to mention is that you shall always use the campaign budget optimization if possible. And you can basically use this, and you can just write, if you wanna create some custom audience, or what you can do, you can always like edit these options. So as now in some countries this is challenging, I am explaining a lot the custom and lookalike audiences. Sometimes it's very useful if you edit, so you can also activate this. My experience is that you can do this, and in 50-60% it can bring benefit, but not really always. So I would really test it and create campaigns with this extra feature or without. What you can also do, you can of course edit the locations. That's very easy. Let's say you would love to go for Prague. That's quite easy to do, to decide about locations. But you can also edit age, but it's not possible in all countries, in all businesses. And let's say you can also just write, let's say I write luxury. So you can see immediately I can get some luxury real estate, and I can click to suggestions to get more like possibilities, and I can see what is more. But we spend a lot of time in targeting, retargeting, so this is just the introduction that it's really easy. The most easy is just to write and then to see some suggestions. But this all needs a lot of testing, and I'm showing how to proceed a testing in like e-commerce section, traffic section. So I will leave this right now because we dive really deep into all these questions. Last, I would love to really talk about is that you can of course delete the campaign, and you can also, what you can also do, you can duplicate. You can duplicate on the level of campaign, you can duplicate on the level of ad set, or on the level of ad. So if you are creating more ads in the campaign budget optimization, the duplication comes really handy, because then you create the ad and you can duplicate it easily. But this everything I am explaining, so right now I will not go deep because I will explain it in depth later on. The last is to really show you the audiences. This is really important because this audiences is something you need to understand. Because what you are going to do with me is to create custom audiences and lookalike audiences. I am explaining it in depth in the course, so now I will just show it. Because you can work with a website, you can use customer list, you can use video views, instant experience reactions, or different shopping reactions, reactions to Facebook page. And this we will, for example, use a lot. What is it? You just click next, and you simply, let's say you need to create custom audience, and you say to Facebook, I want to create audience that is engaging with my post, with my content, with all my ads, and I want to go deep, let's say 3, 6, 5 or 14 days, 30 days, whatever. Let's say, like example, I will just call this Facebook 365-2021. So I will create a custom audience so I can retarget all people that I can engage. So this is the starting point to activate the intelligence of Facebook. So this is what I am talking about. When you have this special setup, you can engage people, you create fascinating galleries, you can create something that is called custom audience from engagement. And basically this is something we want to use and create it. So this will allow us to retarget people that are engaging with our Facebook business page and our content and ads. But we want to create a look-alike audience. So we want to tell Facebook, please find the most look-alike audience, the most potential customers, because you know what people are interacting with my ads, with my content, with my galleries. So please create the most predictable look-alike audience and create it in the Czech Republic. But I can also tell Facebook I want to expand to, let's say, to Austria. So I just choose another country. This is easily possible. And I just say, create the most predictable look-alike audience so I can reach out new people. And Facebook will every day, 24 hours a day, update this look-alike audience, update this custom audience, and will be finding for us the most predictable people to give us a lead, to purchase. So that's why you need to start with engagement, with fascinating gallery. Use this gallery to fascinate people at least 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, to get likes, to get engagement, and then you can switch to custom audiences and look-alike audiences, and you just create the audience. And this we will dive deep into audiences, into everything. So right now, this is what I wanted to explain, because this was a very in-depth introduction, and I believe this is what we are going to do. So with this way, you are much more closer to really get leads, to really sell, to use the power of events manager, business manager, to know how to use everything correctly, how to use all the features 2021-22, how to use API to get more ready for Apple updates and to sell more, to get more leads. So I'm really happy for you. Thank you for watching. Please use these. Please continue with me. And I'm so happy because you are so fantastic student and you will reach magnificent success.